What are you doing it for?
Documentary.
Documentary?
Yeah.
Like your own documentary or
Yeah.
some school?
It's for our class.
It's for class?
Yeah.
It's cool.
How you doing, Asher?
Yo, you gotta sign something for me.
Sign something. What do I gotta sign?
Hang on, I'm trying to. Right here. Right there.
Oh, look it. It's an Asher bot.
Who's behind that? That's the guy we know. It's like Asher.
What? You can't put that in a contract.
I know. It's not really an important contract. I don't think I'm not gonna do anything that people would be pissed about.
We're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is just B-roll. So.
Yes. What, you know what you can do with it? As long as the standard thing is you go like that and then flip it that way. And you should probably get that on the set. Wheels on.
No, I'm saying I know, but like this is facing.
You can't plug it on the other side. Go look at it, so you know, so you learn.
It looks the same.
The other side is feeding, so passing on that side. Now, Harry, I need to do the order.
No, you can do any two legs as long as they're on different legs. Well, this is turned on.
That's the main thing.
And, well, there's another thing. If it were on, these would be lit.
You don't want to plug them in.
You don't want to plug them
You don't.
in. Although, I'm sure Harry Chester electricians do it all the time. It's safer.
Okay, I got it. We don't worry about it.
Oh no.
So we can do this. Oh, I'll get you a light stand, bro.
Yeah, give me a C-stand. Stat.
C-stand, bro. Not a C-stand.
I'll just give you one anyway. Washing your hands of the whole situation.
That's not me.
All right.
By the way, let's do this with to well to like realize the collapse.
So what's the code word?
We didn't do that for nothing.
Yeah, I thought that. No, the line of dialogue they were talking about.
Oh, I've.
What is the other names we
Do not ever sign this.
Oh, cool. Yeah, this is a sweet class.
So when I talk to people, I know what I'm saying.
Right, I'm gonna give you a very important job.
Plug that shit in.
Yeah.
Let's hustle that button.
Kill the house lights
Kill the lights.
because we can't see what we're doing if we have the house lights.
Murder.
I mean, when you have fluorescence on, everything looks bad.
Is it on?
Yeah, it's on. Hi, Asher.
Hey.
Yes. This needs.
Like if you had like a really long name.
Not that longer than Brian.
All right, I'll hold the ladder. You got it.
Hold it steady for me, bro.
I got it. It's anchored by my physique.
That's what it is. That's what I got my eye.
I caught my eye.
I haven't
Do we need to raise it?
which is basically 2 us.
Probably a little bit, yeah.
All right. You got it?
You have probably figured that that plug won't fit into there.
You stinger for this?
Sorry. I'm in the way, I'm sorry.
It wasn't that you were in the way, but it was gonna trip you. This is shit.
Heads up. Coming through. Excuse us.
Watch out behind you.
This guy. Sorry. It's okay.
Watch out.
That boy.
So this will be fine no matter what.
Excuse us. Coming through.
The only way to turn this off is to turn it off there.
Yeah. Harry, can we move the desk in there now?
Yes. We definitely can.
Getting some bit over the shoulder on me, are you? Are you?
And I grew up with musicals. Extremely wealthy. It's like one of the wealthiest countries. Besides, like,
You want me to place this for you guys?
That's good. That's good. That's good.
No. Yes, that's right.
Yeah, because then the window was right here.
I think we're just doing coverage over over shoulders, so. Let's put a chair here and a chair here. It doesn't matter. Well, we'll show you the scene because we blocked. Where'd you find this?
In the place where we weren't supposed to get it at?
Excellent. Thank you, guys. Yeah. Yeah. Tell me when you're ready to block the camera because we can show you what we're doing. Harry?
Yeah, let's see which one. That one. No, this one's good? Well, it's in the set.
We're going in order, bro.
Well, actually, no, not really.
Yes. When you're ready to block the camera, let me know. I think we almost are. How are we doing?
Yeah, that one's fine.
Are you aimed at everything?
Well, no.
Okay.
Not yet.
Keep-
Well, it's not aimed at anything other than like the center of it.
Well, that's pretty good for now because we will trim it when we have the final one. Till we see the scene, we
So
won't get a light.
each group, each pair has exactly the same blocking.
Okay.
So they're totally interchangeable.
Okay.
So let me show you what the blocking is with this group.
Okay. So, my class,
Guys,
come on.
my
down the
class,
steps.
buddy up now. No pictures, please.
We're going to see the blocking, which we need to see before we finish sliding. So what you do, the standard rule here is blocking of the actors. You're quiet, you don't talk, and you watch. And every one of you has to know this. You have to, because when we get to the final stage of blocking, we give them lines. But no matter what you're doing on the crew, even if you're doing sound, you're expected to memorize the block. Because you have to know, what we need to do, what we need to position. Okay? So watch.
They must have been it's a promise. Now there is this drug that
Penicillin can't undo the damage that's been done.
could keep it from getting
It
worse.
could also kill them.
Penicillin.
Some chronic syphilitics have a fatal allergic reaction to penicillin called the Herxheimer reaction. It's been proved. Washington is looking into the question to determine the degree of risk.
But they're giving it all over the state. Yeah, Caleb Humphrey's got it, and he's in the goddamn army! Excuse my language.
Caleb was lucky. yes, penicillin is effective in the primary and secondary stages, but for those who have entered the tertiary stage, like the men in our study, it cannot cure. It could even kill them. No. For them, the study must reach endpoint.
But there's already 10 years of data.
10 years is not endpoint, Nurse Evers.
Then what is?
Autopsy. Our facts have to be validated by autopsy, Nurse Evers. That is endpoint.
We have to wait for them to die.
Regrettable but necessary. Science can be a harsh taskmaster, Nurse Evers. Do you think I like not treating them? But we must complete the study. We have a chance here to make history.
History is people.
See. One question is when he goes to the window, whether to come around here. But then he turns and faces, and it's not a bad angle on the window either. So maybe the question is, let's see. So you look out, but that's okay. And then once you're finished looking out, you look back, and this isn't a bad angle for you. The light will move. It's just parked there. So maybe the whole thing is kind of an over the shoulder, and then we will low the other direction. And then we'll low coverage, you know.
Be the cinematographer, you tell me.
Well, I'm thinking the other thing.
Do you want to change the block?
Put the chair here. It still doesn't, because her eye line is there. It
Right.
isn't going to change anything. And she is going to look at him.
And she starts up, remember?
Yeah. We could, what do you think of putting her here when she starts? Is that too?
Oh, no, that's fine. There instead of here?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fine.
because that way she's engaging, she's actually encroaching more on his official space.
Yeah, so she starts here and then comes closer to
We'll
you.
move the
when-
lamp, yeah. The
when-
lamp will go away.
Yeah,
It'll be on the
unless we can use that as a mic.
And then Victor, will it be the same move to the center of the desk on the?
No, it'll be to the corner.
Yeah.
So start off here,
Oh.
Which just opens her to camera a little more.
and you just move to the corner.
Okay, so
And then sit down.
Okay.
So with the Caleb Humphreys got it, and he's fine. He's in the goddamn room.
Right.
Just
Right.
stay here, and then excuse me is just.
Right.
Move a little closer too. This is your desk, inhabit it.
Great. So it still needs to be motivated to
Yeah.
get her across, right? This-
But you do need to
cross
get up,
has to be-
and the chair
yes.
won't swivel, so.
And I have a question. How far can I lean forward before I'm out of the shot?
Oh, you're fine, because it's a wide shot. This will be
Great.
master.
Great,
so-
great.
If we
And start
if we
off
turn
here,
the
right?
desk, we have, and we lift that window, then we have him from this way. He can go to the window, and you can still get
Right.
her. perfectly.
But the advantage,
So-
that actually gives him useful key light.
Why don't you run it
And-
through, and then when
From
you're
this
done,
direction.
we'll
That'll be
just
back
cycle
if we
through
put
to
it
the
over
all
here.
set up. Because it's gonna take him a while to set
Flip the
up.
desk
Cool.
sideways like that. He's got the same light coming in off this way.
Yeah, but
It's
if
gonna
we,
be a wide.
if we flip this way, you mean?
Like that way. Like so that you would be shooting him from over here, like this is the doctor's office going out that way. You can get him, and then you can get her from all this way, and then she has the light. Both of them would have light on the side of their faces.
Yeah, and you can go to the window.
Take a look at that.
Let me see that. Let's remember.
I think that would be
this.
better.
It's all up in our grill.
She's concerned about.
And then just like walk right here.
How have you been? Your Miss Marmalade posters look fantastic.
Been good. Been good. I've got way too much time on my hands.
You feel like you got too much time? God, come join my world. You should come help me run a forum show.
But that's kind of logical.
Are you gonna have like the legs on camera?
What?
I think we're better off with the first one. I think we're better off with the first one. Rotate.
I was just thinking to keep him from like having from walking that far.
I'm just gonna go, hey,
well,
let's do it the way it's done, because we've got a lot of work to do, and you won't get anything done.
You have to ask.
We're starting to get to how many angels there is. And that's the way you get behind on the schedule.
They will get you.
So are we still doing it off this corner?
Yeah, we're
then?
doing it the way we get off the corner.
Do you need these angled in a certain way? Does that make a difference?
I don't think it makes a difference. It's more a question of how she would do
He's a nitpicker. He's not a nitpicker. I'm a nitpicker.
And make the cross from the corner to the chair.
Caleb Humphreys got it. Goddamn arm.
Caleb was lucky. Yes, penicillin is effective in the primary and secondary systems, but for those who have entered tertiary stage, the med is penicillin cannot cure them. It's because even if it's 10 years, it's not an endpoint ever. Autopsy.
Ultimately,
Facts.
think about it.
To be done.
Yeah, you can do that too. That'll work. If you can figure out which one goes to which lunchbox. Now,
I'm about to put a little Shabelle here. I'm about to cuss you out.
Really? Does it? What about, that's too dark? That's way too dark. And that's too bright.
They're just setting up lights now.
it's
Up.
over there.
And then the actual aperture is like right here.
Now,
Where you can like see how it's getting a little brighter. That's all the way open, and that is all the way closed.
Yeah, that one.
Once you know what you're doing,
A semester. Another semester. May.
so the phrase is
Right behind you.
Fatal allergic reaction to penicillin called Hertzheimer reaction. It's been proved. Washington is researching the question.
They're giving it out all over the state.
Alright, this
He's in the goddamn army.
and there's an extension for it right here. Yeah, I'm just.
Yes. Penicillin can be effective.
Flashlight.
Hey, do you mind giving me a stage
Light
light?
should
Just,
never
can you just
have
move it?
just enough
Just move the
cable.
camera.
Because
Just
you're
move
gonna
the camera.
and
And then I'm gonna
at the worst
pan up to
possible
what you're looking
time.
at.
But we already have 10 years of data.
10 years is not an endpoint.
Then what is?
Autopsy. Our facts must be proven through autopsy. That
Yeah,
takes,
just
it's
right
science,
up.
not guesswork.
Then we have to wait until they die.
Yeah, that's it.
Science can sometimes be a hard taskmaster, Miss Evers. Do you think I like not treating you? We must complete the study. We have a chance here to make history.
History is people.
Whoa. Garner, is that when you cross to the window? When you
No,
cross to the
we
window?
say no. No, for those men, the study must reach endpoint.
That's when you cross on the line?
Yeah, right about where I'm.
Yeah, I think it's the no. It's the no that starts the cross, is what I remember. Or was it? You think was it after the line, or was it? My understanding that it was no, and when the cross happened, and then you can decide whether or not you crossed first, and then you search the line. Or...
So I would say no, cross to the window, and then say the line.
Okay.
Why don't you try? Just go try from there. Let me see what that looks like.
Wait, should I take it back?
Yeah.
We've done 3 good things. We've given him a key. He's not going to burn up when he's at that window, although he's going to need other light. We've created a nice scobo of the window there and the light stand. So we got to move the light stand so it's not in there. You see how it is? So that's a start. Now, what works for her? She's getting this. She probably needs a fill level coming in here.
Coming in? The other senior?
Probably. That'd be a good thing. Good call.
Good.
Excellent.
That's where it is.
Pero ¿cuál es?
That's
Okay, let's
exactly.
bring in a new couple. New
¿Qué
couple.
era que eso? Que no.
2K zip.
So,
And it has 2 1,000-watt bulbs.
no, when you get to the window, then you say set and switch it.
White.
Yes,
Illuminator.
softbox is a generic term.
Meaning, okay, I got you.
Now, stand on the corner of the desk.
I'll do it.
Cross to the window.
What do you need? Take your position on the corner of the desk. Sean, you cross on no, right? Cross to the window and then say your line. Don't say your line.
Commercial for a college.
If I were a 2K zip, I'd want to be right here.
Penicillin is effective during the primary and secondary stages. However, during the tertiary stage, which most of the men in our study have reached, it cannot help them, and it may kill.
That's when you cross, right?
Let's see. The only way to
And then
put it
say,
lower
once you get there, then say the line. Okay? That's
The
what
best
I'm
thing for the
saying.
men in our study is to see this test.
Yes.
10 years isn't an endpoint, Nurse Evers.
the height of electronics being 5K.
Autopsy.
No, I know, but I mean, the 5
Autopsy
is key?
will
Or is that
validate
like-
our
No,
research.
that light's just raising the ambience.
That will make this science
If
and
you
not
turn that
guesswork.
off, it'll look like night inside and daylight outside.
Oh, okay.
As it is, it kind of looks like.
Regrettable.
It's like late afternoon.
But
What I'm
necessary.
assuming is it's late afternoon. that's when
Science
shadows
is
are
sometimes
But there-
a hard task, Master Nurse Evers. Do you think I like not treating them? But we have to see this to endpoint. We have a chance here to make history. Is that her film?
That kind of a light. Okay, now this thing, I think is aimed. It's actually aimed right here, which is not doing so good.
Lindsay, go and sit down in the chair, will you?
That light over there, the 2K in the corner, needs to be aimed at me here. Because what it's providing is ambience for the room.
I'm afraid we can't allow it.
So what you can do, it's almost right if you just pan it. If you just swivel one of the lower risers.
Some products different.
Keep going. Right there. That's good.
Does that allow you to get the sweet spot of the...
Whoever's the assistant, put down marks. There's tape on the dolly already set up for a mark.
Would it be Lindsay's face or halfway between the?
Well, you have a standing, Lindsay's face,
Take two
because
marks.
Lindsay's really on camera. Although you're wide enough, I think it's not a problem. What are you at, 25? Yeah, you'll be fine.
10.6.
Okay. Now, just to be clear, the outside window light is actually what's keying them. So they're actually keyed through the window. And we can look at it and decide, we're assuming
And then
it's
I'm going to get her
late
sitting.
evening, it's still daylight, it's kind of
She's gonna
dark in
change
the
to
office.
Okay, let me just get the tape. The tape.
Okay. Let's try one and see if all the place we aim the lights actually works.
Never did it before.
Okay,
This is not what I did.
for Mark?
Oh, yeah,
There's
the white.
a mark right here.
Oh, this one?
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
okay. Yeah, it's the same. Thank you.
That other tape, I don't know why it's there. Oh,
Okay,
you're
yeah,
looking for Mark?
yeah.
Oh, for that?
Yeah. Isn't it like what? Oh, okay.
It's right here.
Really? I'm gonna put it on the camera.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know.
Okay.
Then what you can do?
Here. Second.
Are you not level?
Okay, cool. It's your left food. And, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's actually close enough. The head is, this one.
It feels like it was made in the 80s.
It's almost the same. It's like 10.5 feet. Oh.
Okay.
And
Let's look at one and see what we get into.
Was it?
And action.
They must have penicillin.
I'm afraid we can't allow it.
Why not? How much longer do these men have to wait? First in line, that's what you said. What you told me.
Right.
That was the promise. Now there's this drug that could help them.
Penicillin can't undo the damage that's been done.
It could keep them from getting worse.
It could also kill them.
Penicillin?
Yes. Some chronic syphilitics have a fatal allergic reaction to penicillin. It's called the Herxheimer reaction. It's been proved. Washington is researching it to determine the degree of risk.
Well, they're giving it all over the state. Caleb Humphrey's got it. He's in the goddamned army. Excuse my language.
Caleb was lucky. Yes. Penicillin is effective during the primary and the secondary stages. However, once the patients have reached the tertiary stage, much like the men in our study, it cannot help them, and it may kill. No. No, the best thing for the men in our study is to see it to end point.
We already have 10 years of data.
10 years is an end point.
Then
for
what
Severs.
is?
Autopsy. Autopsy. We have to validate our facts with autopsy, Nurse Severs. That will make this science and not guesswork.
So we have to wait for them to die.
Regrettable. But necessary. Science is sometimes a hard taskmaster, Nurse Evers. Do you think I like not treating them? No. But these men must see this to end point. We have a chance here to make history.
History is people.
That's the scene.
Okay, it mostly works. We've
Sean?
got two shadows over here.
Do not turn away from the mirror till autopsy, right?
Right.
And you don't have to cheat
And-
in the corner like this is a stage. There'll be coverage.
I think we killed this junior,
You don't have to be
which
open
is
here.
giving us more problems than it's solutions.
That's if there was in theaters.
Yeah, killing. Yeah. Let's give him a mark right here. That way you get the 5K as well, which will help.
And this will hit everybody that is within 6 inches of his height, right?
Yes, yeah.
Poor Malcolm.
Exactly.
I'm 5'2". I'm wearing my shoes today. I'm 5'4.5".
Very impressive.
So you got
Thank you
another
for that.
like foot to go.
Shut up.
Yeah, that's the advantage of a low setting sun. It lights everyone.
That's
Right there.
Lenses coverage.
Right.
Hey Sean,
Yes.
can you do your
Now,
walk sit down thing for me?
you obviously got caught short when
Yeah,
he went to the
because-
window, but you'll get it.
Yeah.
Science is sometimes a hard task.
Now we need to get sound ready and we're ready to go.
Okay, Laylee and Rusty, get in here and practice.
And then
Brian, I got a question here, since you're the primary operator,
Push down.
and that is to move forward at the end.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I got you either way. The part that I need to get for you is when you get up, there's a weird, if you walk over there and you walk back, but you get bigger and smaller once you hit a certain spot, so I have to go up and then down to get you. So I'll look at that right and get
Okay.
go to where you would be leaning.
All right, Brian.
Now, one advantage of the way we've lit
And see?
is you'll have a impossible time making a boom shadow.